We all know how difficult it is to sell investment policies such as endowment and RAs since the life assurance and investment companies stopped issuing software quotation packages to investment consultants. After all, how can you convince a client to part with his hard-earned money to invest for his retirement if you cannot tell the client how much money he could expect at the end of the investment term? Our software offers the exact tools you need to produce your own estimated maturity values for different types of investment products. Have a look at the Quick Quotes calculator. This is the Quick Quotes calculator in our software that you can use to produce and compare estimated maturity values for endowments, RAs, unit trusts and bank investments. Clicking on the default rates button down here allows us to change the default settings used by the calculator for costs and commissions to make the calculation even more accurate. For example, current legislation decrees that no more than 1/3 of the value of the policy may be taken as a lump sum, but if the law changes, then you can change this amount right here. When an RA matures, you do not have to place the 2/3 annuity with the company that the RA was with. You could place the annuity with another company offering a better rate, but if you do this, there may be a slight cut in the amount allocated to the annuity. You can change the allocation percentage right here. Just as you can change any of these costs and commissions to fine-tune the calculation to suit any investment company's figures if you wish. Let's have a look at entering some example figures for an RA. In our example, we have a client 30 years old interested in investing to supplement his pension when he retires at 60. We've chosen to invest R1,000 a month for 30 years with a growth rate of 8% per annum, and we have gone for a 5% annual increase in investment premiums to ward off the effects of inflation. I think most people will be happy with around 8% growth. Obviously, there may be years when growth is less than 8%, but there may also be years when the growth far exceeds 8%. The calculator shows that we would have paid $797,000 in investment premiums, and our RA policy would be worth $2.3 million when the client retires at age 60. Our default rate setting shows current legislation says that 1/3 or $768,000 may be taken as a lump sum at maturity, and the balance of 2/3 placed into an annuity would provide over $8,800 in monthly income. Obviously, you can change the investment premiums and the period of the investment, etc., to suit the client's needs. If this client earned R30,000 a month, then he would only be investing 3.3% of his salary into this RA. As we know, investing R1,000 a month would also result in considerable tax savings, so let's see how much this would be by using the retirement fund calculator. We have entered the client's remuneration of R360,000 a year, and assuming no deductions, the taxable income would be the same. We've entered R12,000 a year initial investment, and the calculator shows a 31% tax saving on the investment contributions. In fact, SARS will be paying R3,720 per year of the R12,000 a year investment for us. If we had to plough this R3,720 a year tax savings back into our RA every year, here we've entered the $3,720 as an annual payment as well. Our RA would now be worth over R3 million at retirement. We can now take over R1 million as a lump sum at retirement, and our monthly income from the annuity would be R11,527, which would be a very respectable amount to supplement his pension. All this for investing only 3.3% of salary.